Hello, Cancer. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer stelliums, or if you just have strong Cancer in your energy, this is for you. And this is who is heading towards Cancer romantically. Who is heading towards the Cancers who watch this video? Who is heading toward my Cancer viewers, please, in love? Who's heading towards Cancer? Who is heading towards Cancer in love? Okay, that's too many cards. Let's do this again. Who is heading towards Cancer, please? Who's heading towards Cancer romantically? All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the reversed King of Pentacles in this particular deck. He's hiding his coin. Why is he the King of Pentacles reversed? The Star. You two may be at a physical distance from one another. Or just emotional distance. There's distance here. This person might be emotionally distanced. They could be like a Capricorn, Aquarius cusper, heavy Saturn-like energy in their charts. And so they're kind of emotionally aloof. How does this person feel? What are their feelings for Cancer, please? What is this person's feelings for Cancer? Third party. So they may have a third party. For some of you, Cancer, I feel like there is a third party that's in this situation. So either they think you have a third party or this person has a third party. Now, if they could be dealing with an Aquarius possibly, or there's somebody that is in their energy is what I'm picking up. But let's see how the rest of the cards go, because the story sometimes changes as we get more cards. So let's see, how do the signs feel about Cancer? Aries to Pisces. How do the signs feel about Cancer? And so if you are dealing with an Aries, we have breaking point, and it says I'm reaching my breaking point and I feel pushed to make a decision. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we have clueless, and it says I honestly don't know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're not for you, or the Gemini feels like you're not the one, or the message is this Gemini is not the one for you. If you're dealing with another Cancer, we have divine timing. If you are dealing with a Leo, they will call. If you are dealing with a Virgo, we have self-pleasure. And it says, I pleasure myself to your pictures I have secretly saved on my phone. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have telepathic. And it says, I close my eyes and speak to you in a hundred silent ways. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have no escape. And it says, it doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always comes back to you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they love you, and it says, I love you more than I have ever found a way to say. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to apologize. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're a player. Aquarius energy, third party. I'm choosing to keep an emotional distance and play the field. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, they find you hard to read. And it says, you confuse me, you give me mixed signals. So for a lot of you, I feel like the main story here is somebody who's possibly a player here, and they're not committal, they're non-committal, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, hiding their pentacle, not giving you anything. They could possibly be committed in an actual committed relationship elsewhere, and you're the third party. Regardless of the situation, you're the third party here. There's a third party. Some of you, again, you're the third party, but there's a third party. So how does this person feel? What is this King of Pentacles feelings for Cancer? How do they feel about Cancers watching this video? Love or marry. It says sex for money, in it purely for personal benefit, in the relationship for money. So some of you, there could be in a relationship here for money. I don't know if it's them in a relationship with you for money, or they're in a relationship with this third party for money. How do they feel? This is how we said how they feel about Cancer. So it's possibly this Cancer could be using you for security, for They could need they because this person may not have any money. As the King of Pentacles in reverse, they could be very stubborn with their money, greedy or stingy with their money. How do they feel about this third party? How do they feel about this third party? Back and forth, on and off relationship, back and forth between partners, can't make a decision. This person possibly doesn't know what they want. And I also feel like, it seems like it's back and forth with this person. And I also feel like part of the reason why it might be back and forth is because this person might be in a connection with one person strictly because they need that person for security, like for to help pay bills, or to save money or something like that. Money is an issue. How does Cancer feel about this person? What is Cancer's feelings? Cancer, what is your feelings for this King of Pentacles reverse? Some of you, if I didn't say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or the the star, this says the querent, but that doesn't really make sense. So how does Cancer feel about this King of Pentacles or an Aquarius? What have you done for me lately in the bonnet? You might feel like this person does not, with the King of Pentacles in reverse coming out, they don't give much. Again, this person may depend on you or someone else for money, for security, for some type of safety net to help pay bills, and you might be feeling like this person doesn't give enough money. They don't, it's like they don't do anything and you want this person to put more effort, to step up. But this person is not doing that. They're using people and having third parties, and I mean, it's just coming off, it's not a good look. This person's energy is not a good look. Instead of focusing on getting their money game up, they rather use other people and think they're a pimp player and have multiple options. They can barely take care of themselves, but they want to have multiple women or men or whatever the case. They can't give to either one of them, let alone give to themselves. I'm sorry, but that's just what it's looking like here. You might find like this person like doesn't do a very good job taking care of themselves, but they can't because they don't have any money. You might not like how they dress. Um, they may dress very poorly, but they don't really have the money to spend on nice clothes, nice things. All right, what is this person's next actions towards you? So I feel like they go back and forth with this person, this third party. They possibly go back and forth between the two of you. What's this person's next actions towards Cancer, please? What is their next action towards Cancer? All right, that's too many cards. What is this person's next action towards Cancer? Queen of Swords reversed. So I feel like they're not talking, and if they are talking, then there's just a big argument. They could be the Queen of Swords in reverse is either not talking or it's just having a really bad attitude, saying things that could be really mean, critical, criticizing. Next action, and then we have Temperance. This person is off balance and they don't know, they don't know how to make the relationship work with you. They may feel like you guys, energetically are like oil and water. And then when it comes to like trying to balance, I feel like they just don't have very good balance. They don't even know how to balance this relationship that they have going on with you and another person. They're kind of just like they're not mentally balanced either. They're not compromising. There's a lack of compromise, lack of work and effort. And they're just coming across very distant and cold. Let's see, messages for Cancer regarding this situation. Messages for Cancer. I feel like I mean, if you don't know that this person has a third party, what you do know is this person doesn't put any work and effort. They don't help with things. They don't, they do the minimum. And that's why your energy is kind of like a what have you done for me lately type of an energy, and not in a negative way, but in a way like what effort are you putting into this connection emotionally, financially, or just in general? Like what effort are you putting in here? You don't do the things that you used to do. Perhaps you don't act the same, or, this person's energy is just they're kind of in it for themselves. Messages for Cancer. Cancer, please. Messages for Cancer. Advice or additional messages for Cancer regarding the situation that they're in. Let time do its thing. I feel like leave it alone. Let this, like let this person be, let them go, and just let time, because the star can talk about like future. Um, focus on yourself. Message for Cancer. Right. It says, so let me get this straight. You want to go down that path again and repeat the same cycle all over again. Tell me you're joking. Yeah, you're coming across like you don't have time for this person. I mean, you may still have feelings for this person. We can't just shut our feelings off. But I do feel like you see through this person. Like you're just like, really, you're trying to come back. This person will more than likely try to come back again in time. If you're not speaking to this person, they will come back because they're on and off between you and somebody else. So it's like they will come back, but I feel like you shut it down, or you're just in an energy where it's like, I can't believe, like, are you really trying to get back and go through the same thing? Or if they're here, it's like we're repeating the same cycle. If they're already back, it's like we're going through the same nonsense that we went through last time. What is going on with this person? What's going on with this King of Pentacles? They may have felt like, they may be saying things like, I'll settle down and commit or whatever, like I'm looking for that one with the star, because the star can often talk about, there is like a particular type or one. But I feel like this person, um, they don't have themselves together enough to really even attract that. What is going on with the King of Pentacles? Guilt and sabotage. They may have felt like they sabotaged a connection with you. They feel like they sabotaged this by being closed off and guarded, detached, possibly involving you in third parties, not opening up, keeping emotional distance in order to not. This card specifically says, I'm choosing to keep an emotional distance and play the field. Choosing to keep an emotional distance and deal with other people. Possibly they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. And it's like they feel guilty about it, but they don't really come back with a strong apology. They come back, they just have a negative attitude. I'm not getting very positive energy from this person. I feel like this person knows they screwed up the connection with you. Tell us about the star, please. Tell us about the star. So you have formation, like structure, solid foundation. This person needs a solid foundation. And we also have the Ace of Fire. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This person wants to be able to form some type of structure, solidity within themselves. But they have to be able to be honest and vulnerable really with themselves about what they're doing and how they're going about treating people, doing things, and what are they spending their money on and what are they doing with their time. Some of you are like the extreme of this is someone who actually maybe even, you know, does things for money, like sexual things, whether it's sex or stripping or escorting or whatever, or they pay for it. I feel like this person does hope to form some type of solid foundation in their life because it's like they need stability and security. They can't really do it on their own right now. Maybe that will change. I don't know. But it's like they hope to have some kind of solidity. And I do feel like they kind of hope that they can possibly start something or have some type of solid foundation, possibly with you, and they feel guilty, but they're closed off and guarded. So they have to open up before, they got to do some inner work and inner healing, whatever is going on with that within themselves. Maybe they were hurt in the past. I don't know. But it's like, do you feel like this? Some of you, they want to apologize for possibly putting you in a third party or for sabotaging it, maybe thinking the grass was greener elsewhere and it wasn't, or it just created a mess. I feel like this person knows you're kind of closed down and shut down to them and maybe don't see them in the best light. But I do feel like for those of you, if you haven't heard from this person, they will be back because they're going back and forth. So they will be back and you'll be in this energy of, really? Are you actually coming back? So that's pretty much what I have for you when it comes to this situation. Um, Cancer, go ahead and think of a question and we'll pull an answer card for you. What is the answer to Cancer's question? What is the answer to Cancer's question? Remain positive. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. Stay blessed. I will catch you next time. Bye.